guys, welcome to Natalie Clarice's YouTube channel, the educational channel on love, dating, and relationships, where I help women understand how men think and what real men want. Whether you are navigating the dating scene or working on self-love or looking to establish healthy connections, you're definitely at the right place. I share respectable dating advice, winning dating advice, real dating advice. I like to say that my dating advice is not for all women, unfortunately. This is smart dating advice for smart women. Again, welcome, and if you're new here, so glad to have you. Now let's dive right into it. But before I get into that, listen. I don't know how many of you all like Starbucks, okay? But I love Starbucks, okay? I really do, okay? And I go there for so many of their little drinks. I mean, they are so good, especially the caramel calato or caramel latte, one of those. But I am always going there purchasing a drink. However, I have found the magic secret. Listen, I have learned how to make my own Starbucks coffee drink, okay? My own Starbucks latte. That's what it is, Starbucks latte. And I got this off of Instagram. Somebody was doing it on Instagram, and I went and brought the ingredients, and I made it myself. So the ingredients are the organic chai latte, the silk almond creamer, pumpkin spice, the cold foam pumpkin spice, the drizzle is, you really should get the pumpkin spice drizzle, but they didn't have it, so I got the caramel drizzle, which is absolutely fine, and cinnamon. All right, I am going to make this real quick. When I tell you this drink is so addictive, oh my God. So what I do, I pour some of the organic latte in here like that, and then from there I pour the silk almond in, just like that. Then from there, I put a few ice cubes in it, a few, just like that. There we go. One more, okay. Then from there, I use the foam, the cold foam. Y'all see that? Ooh. Then the drizzle. So simple, but let me tell you, this is so good. And don't forget the little cinnamon. Just a little bit. Now people, let me tell you. And there you have it. Y'all don't understand. This is so good. I am so serious. When I tell you, that's a drink for you. That is delicious. Nevertheless, let's dive right into it. Let's dive into it. So, one more drink. One more sip, one more. So good. Nevertheless, anyway, let's dive right into it. Now, a day ago, I did a post on your body determines the type of man that you attract, okay? And as you know, that post received so much conversation, so many comments, okay? I'm talking about that post, again, just took a life of its own, all right? I'm talking about everybody has something to say about that post, all right? Now, one thing I want to say before I really jump into this thing, okay? Whatever I say, I mean it. Everything. Now, we can all agree to disagree. That is absolutely no problem. Of course, you don't have to agree. I'm perfectly okay with that, all right? However, I stand firmly on everything I say. all right? However, you don't have to agree though. But I just want to make sure that we understand that if I post it, that means I believe in it and I stand firmly on it, all right? Secondly, I want to talk about me a little bit, all right? Because I don't know if many of you know who I am or what I do, or I don't even know if you all have really actually, taken the time to really understand who your girl is, all right? I'm not new to this, all right? I will be what you call an old schooler, okay, when it comes to this love, dating, and relationships, all right? I did not just wake up one morning and say, oh my God, I'm going to talk about love, dating, and relationships. No. And I know that you all see a lot of this on social media. I do too, all right? Trust me, I do too, all right? And I know that, some of you all maybe don't know what to believe. You're confused, and I get it. It's confusing. I get it, all right? But I'm talking about me, okay? I'm not new to this. I've been doing this a long time, okay? Like literally early 2000s, all right? Early 2000s, all right? So I've been doing this for quite some time, all right? Also, remember now, in addition to the date coaching, relationship coaching, okay, all of that, what I do, I'm a personal matchmaker, all right? I am a matchmaker to career professional executive type individuals, okay? Whether it's a man or a woman, all right? I am a personal matchmaker, okay? Which means I talk to men on the daily, okay? I talk to men every single day, all right? My clients are career professional men, all right? So this is why I always like to emphasize to you, okay? I'm not talking about no little thug boys, okay? No little gangsters. I'm not talking about those types of men, all right? When I'm talking about men, I'm talking about quality men, okay? Career professional men, all right? Quality men, all right? There is a difference when you're talking about a quality man and a thug. That is two different types of men, all right? Those are not the same men, okay? A thug thinks way differently from a quality man, okay? And a quality man don't think nothing like a thug, all right? So I want to make sure that we understand that. So that's why when you guys come in my comments and you're talking about, oh no, I know this man, I know the man. I'm not talking about that type of man, okay? All right? I want to make sure that we are on the same page, okay? My target and my aim are quality men, all right? Men with standards, men with morals, men with values, men with class, okay? Men with dignity, okay? Quality men, all right? So I want to make sure I emphasize that aspect of it. But I also want to make sure that you understand that I'm not new to this at all, okay? Been doing it for quite some time. And if you don't know who I am, Google me, all right? Just Google me, all right? That will tell you a lot about who I am, and it will tell you a lot about my experiences, and it'll tell you a lot about things that I did in the past, okay? So again, when you don't know a person, maybe you should try Googling them, okay? So that you can find more about them. You understand? Because, like I say, I read some of your comments and clearly I can see you don't know me. All right? You haven't did your research. You understand? So you just really don't know who I am, okay? And that's fine. That's perfectly okay. But I would suggest that you just go ahead and Google me, just so you'll learn more, all right? However, I wanted to talk about this a little bit more, okay? Because again, I think it's important, and I think that you all need to understand the direction of the post and understand what the post means and what I'm saying in the post, all right? Now, I started the post off saying, your body determines the type of man that you attract, okay? Cosmetic BBL bodies attract drug dealers, gangbangers, club goers, players, thugs, unfaithful men. Absolutely right. That's what they attract, okay? I'm not making that up. It's what they attract, okay? Because those types of men affiliate those bodies with strippers, okay? Strippers always are enhancing their bodies because this is the way that they make it rain, all right? This is the way that they get guys to make it rain, okay? by having what they call the perfect body, the perfect shape, right? This is what they do to enhance their bodies. They get BBLs, they get big breasts, they get lips, you know what I'm saying? Because they want their bodies to stand out so men can come in there and make it rain on their bodies, okay? So when a man see you out in public, all right, and you have your big BBL, all right, that type of man is the type of man that is going to gravitate to you because in his mind, you're looking for attention because you're looking for money. That's how they think. They associate you with strippers, okay? Not that you are a stripper, absolutely not, but they associate your appearance with a stripper, okay? Instantly, they thinking that you're a dancer. Instantly, they think that you got your body done because you're looking for money or you're looking for a man with money to take care of you and buy you gifts, okay? And in return, you give him sex, okay? That's how thugs, gangbangers, drug dealers, that's how they look. That's how they think, unfaithful men. That's how they think when they see cosmetic bodies, okay? Now, I know it's offensive. I know it may hurt your feelings, but it is what it is. That's the kind of world we in, you understand? And like I like to tell people all the time, if you are afraid of truth or real talk, this platform would not be for you. Now, I know on social media, they have made it, the stripper bodies look like it's a thing. Like, oh, if you want to get a man with some money, get a stripper body. Look at their men. Thugs, drug dealers, gangbangers, players, unfaithful men. Okay? Those types of men, all right? They don't love nobody, okay? Because they have you with a big booty, that one over there with a big booty, this one over there with a big booty. That's what they do, okay? Because again, subconsciously, in their minds, they look at you as, oh, she just wants some attention. Oh, evidently she want a man attention. Look at what she done did to her body. Yeah, that's how they think, okay? That's how they think when they see cosmetic BBL bodies. Now, that's not to even say that was your mindset when you decided to get your BBL. You possibly got a BBL just because you like it. Or maybe you didn't have a butt and you just like, I want a butt, and you went and got your BBL, okay? Or maybe you just wanted to enhance your body overall. I don't know what your reasoning for doing it, okay? But as long as you happy, that's all that matters. But I just want to explain to you how men see it, okay? Men don't see it like that, okay? When men see your BBL body, they'll associate it with strippers on. All right? They're associated with strippers, okay? So this is why I say to you, most likely the men that are attracted to your BBL body are drug dealers, gangbangers, player, thugs, unfaithful men, okay? Because they look at your body as an experience. They look at your body as pleasure, temporary of course, but pleasure. They look at your body as though it's a playground. Okay? So this is the perception that men have, okay? Drug dealer men, thugs, unfaithful men, club blowers. This is the perception that those types of men have in their mind when they see your cosmetic BBL body. Okay? I'm not making it up, okay? As harsh as it may sound, I can't take it back either because it's true, all right? Now, I repeat, no, that's maybe not your perception. That maybe was not what you intended for your body to be when you decided to get your BBL, which I'm sure it wasn't, okay? And then again, you have women who do get BBLs because they want men's attention, all right? In their mind, their natural body wasn't doing it. So it's like, oh, I gotta enhance this so that these men can look at me. Yeah, I need to enhance this. I need this big booty so these men can really pay me some attention. Yeah, that's the mindset. And guess what? You get the attention. Yes, you do. You get the attention. But it's the wrong attention. It is the wrong attention. It's not the attention that you would want, all right? It's the wrong attention because most likely that man literally only have temporary pleasure in mind for you, all right? And again, he may buy you a purse and he may buy you a piece of jewelry, all right? but in exchange for some good sex. All right? That's how they look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's how the men look at it. All right? Now, if I buy you this, you better make sure you give me some good sex with that big booty. That's just how men are. That's just how those men are. Okay? They're not faithful to nobody. All right? Because that's why they are club goers. That's why they are thugs. That's why they are gangbangers. That's why they are unfaithful men. Because they look at women who have cosmetic BBLs to play with and enjoy temporarily. Okay? So I wanted to emphasize and I wanted to talk about that part of the commentary a little bit so that you can understand exactly what I was meaning behind that. All right? Then I moved on to the natural bodies. Natural bodies attract career men, businessmen, stable men, family men, husband material men, and if you're lucky, rich men. Yes, I said that. Because it do. All right? Now that's not to say because you have a natural body, you haven't had any problems with men. I never said that. All right? You said that. I never ever said that. You said that, all right? However, a natural body is more attractive to a real man, all right? A real man is not interested in a cosmetic BBL body. And I stand 99%, I am 99% sure of that, okay? I am very 99% sure of that, okay? And I stand firmly on that, all right? Most quality men, all right, are not interested in women who have BBLs, all right? Now, my natural body ladies, okay, yes, I'm sure you have had, your disappointments and issues when it comes to men. That's a part of dating, all right? However, my natural body women are more likely to be able to land a meaningful relationship with a guy because men are attracted to natural bodies. Quality men, that is, all right? A quality man will choose a natural body over a cosmetic BBL body any day. Any day. All right? Now that, again, that's not to say because you have a cosmetic BBL body, you're not capable of landing a quality guy, okay? But it's gonna be a little difficult, all right? Now, I'm not saying you landing a guy who just having sex with you. I'm not talking about that, all right? That's a whole different situation, no. I'm not talking about that at all, all right? A dude that you just hanging out with and y'all having sex or whatever, whatever. I'm talking about a guy who is really gonna take you serious, all right? Want to take you around family and friends, okay? Want to take you around his co-workers, okay? And not men looking at you like you're an art exhibit, okay? Like looking at you like you're a whole, piece of art, okay? Like, oh my God, that's his woman? Wow, look at her ass. Wow, that's a big one right there. Yeah. No man want that kind of attention. No man want that kind of attention. Absolutely not. All right. So when I gave the outline for the natural women, all right, yes, career men are more interested. If they're ready to settle down or looking for someone, they're interested in a natural body woman, all right? A businessman, same thing. They're interested in a natural body woman, all right? A family man, okay, who is looking to establish a family with a woman, when he decides to settle down, he's looking for a natural body woman, all right? Even a rich man, okay? When he decides to select his woman, he is looking for a natural body woman, all right? Now, that's not to say his woman did not have a little touch of enhancements. Maybe it's a little breast done, or, maybe some lip fillers, okay? But it's all done in moderation and in class, okay? Those types of men that I listed that is in that category, business, career, stable, family, husband, material men, rich men, they will select a woman who has a natural body, okay? Because again, you have to understand how men think and what real men want. I'm not talking about a situation where a man looks at you as his fun girl, his good time girl, somebody, his sex puppy, okay? I'm not talking about that. That's not a relationship, okay? That's not a relationship. A man buy you a bag and you give him some vagina, okay? That's not a relationship, okay? That's a situationship. That is a benefit that you guys got an arrangement going on. You give him good sex, he buy you a toy. You give him good sex, he buy you a gift. I'm not talking about that, all right? I'm talking about a man who looks at you and has identified you as the one, okay? A man who looks at you and say, wow, I could see myself with that, okay? I'm talking about that kind of a man, all right? So when I'm talking about the natural body category, that's what I am talking about, all right? Men who will look at women and will select a woman with a natural body over a cosmetic BBL body, okay? You have to understand, when you're dealing with men who have careers, who has businesses, okay, who has the mindset that they want a family, who is husband material, okay, who maybe is a successful CEO and he, you know, is pretty much wealthy, okay. Remember, they have family, all right. They have colleagues, okay, business colleagues, okay. So when they decide to take their woman to maybe a business function, okay, or maybe it's a gala happening on Friday night and, you know, he wants to take you out to the gala, okay? Or maybe, you know, he want to bring you around his family, okay? First and foremost, that man, again, is not interested in women. I'm sorry, in other men looking at his woman, okay? In a manner where they're like thinking about, oh my God, what does she look like in bed? Oh my God, with all that, I can only imagine what she do to him. Men are not interested in that kind of attention, okay? Now, those types of men, they want people to admire their woman, but admire their woman in a respectable manner, okay? Admire their woman because maybe she's very attractive, or maybe she's very classy, okay? Or maybe she's very pretty, okay? But again, men want respectable admiration, not admiration where they are looking at a woman and practically fantasizing themselves, okay? Or looking at a woman and practically wondering what it must be like, okay? No man in that career is interested in that kind of attention for their woman. Now, when you're talking about drug dealer, gangbangers, players, thugs, club goers, they don't give a darn, all right? They get a howl for that. That's fun to them. You know, other men looking at their woman. They think that's funny. You understand what I'm trying to say? They could care less, all right? Because they mindset ain't nowhere near trying to marry you anyway. They just having a good time, okay? And all you got to do, if you don't believe what I'm saying, okay, and it's okay. Like I said, you don't have to believe me. I really don't. That doesn't faze me, okay? Look around. Just look on social media and identify what I'm saying to the girls on social media. All right? That's all you got to do. All right? Again, men, quality men, are not interested in women with cosmetic BBLs. All right? Now, I repeat, that's not to say it's not possible. All right? But most likely, no. Okay? So, between the cosmetic BBLs and the natural body, now you should be able to understand the two, okay, and understand exactly where I'm coming from. Now let's move on to the overweight bodies, okay, because a lot of you were really, really upset, okay, about the overweight bodies, okay. Now, one thing we have to do, we have to be real with ourselves, okay. We have to be real with ourselves, okay? As much as we may want to live in this fantasy world, okay, or in the world of denial, or if we just want to be delusional, like many of you, you want to be living delusion, and that's fine, okay? We want to live in denial, okay, because this is the way that we make ourselves feel better, all right? So what we do, we put our blindfolds on, and we just live in denial, okay? Now, overweight ladies, okay? Let me say this. It's not that men, now don't get me, let me say this real quick. Some men are really attracted to overweight women, all right? Not only that, you really do, because I have seen them myself. You have some really attractive overweight people, okay? You really do, okay? But let's talk about the society aspect of it. Let's talk about men, okay? Let's talk about how men see it, all right? Especially men who are not doing well for themselves. Especially men who have not accomplished the things that he should have accomplished as a grown man, okay? Especially men who are just plumb right sorry men, okay? Now, how they think, okay, when it comes to women who may be a little overweight or just overweight, period, all right? They are hustlers, okay? These types of men are hustlers, all right? Men who are sorry, men who don't work, men who have not accomplished anything in their lives. You understand? You know, they hustle on. You understand? So they know most likely if they find themselves a overweight woman, all right, she gonna be happy to just have a man. You know, that's just how they think. You know, they feel like if I find myself an overweight woman, oh, I don't have to have them problems because she just gonna be happy to have me. And once I put this thing on her, I'm gonna have her wrapped around my finger. That's how those men think, okay? So that's where the term losers, users, abusers, criminals, men with ulterior motives, that's where that came from, okay? Because those are the type of men most likely that tries to approach overweight women, all right? Because in their minds, subconsciously, you're desperate for a man. You want a man. So you will accept him and his shortcomings, and you will take care of him and do everything that he wants you to do. Because again, you want a man, all right? I didn't make this up, all right? I'm not making this up, all right? That's just what it is, all right? It is what it is, okay? Is it right? Hell no. Of course it's not right. But what kind of world we live in? People don't care. Men don't care, okay? They're just thinking about themselves. They don't care anything about that. They don't care anything about your feelings, okay? All they see, you're overweight. They know that they feel that you're lonely for a man. I'm going to approach this chick because I know she'll be down to have a man because she ain't got a man, and most likely ain't no man trying to holler at her because she overweight. That's how men are. That's how they are. Especially if you are a woman who's overweight and you got your stuff together, okay? You got your home, you got your car, you got your career, you're pretty much doing good for yourself, okay? You got men that are losers that prey on overweight women. They do. I cannot even make it up. They do. So this is, again, when I listed the type of men that approach overweight women, that's what those types of men do. Now, that's not to say you're not capable of landing a really good quality man. That's not to say that that's not possible. But I'm talking about the majority, okay? I'm talking about the majority of men who fall in that category, okay? Most likely, they're looking for someone to take care of them, all right? And most likely, that's how they look at women who are overweight, okay? As women who are desperate and really want someone, okay? And will do anything to have a man, okay? That's how those men look at those women. Look at women who are overweight, all right? So again, when you say certain things, especially in the comments, okay, you're not being realistic, all right? You have to understand the world that we live in today, the society that we live in today. People don't care, okay? A man is about him. A man is all about his needs and what he wants, okay? Now, that could be a good thing and that could be a bad thing, okay? Now, when it comes to the ladies who got their little cosmetic BBLs, that could be a very bad thing, okay? Because really and truly what those men are doing are using you, okay? Using you for temporary pleasure, all right? Now, my natural body women, okay, yes, I'm I'm sure you have your issues with men as well, okay? But you have more of a chance to really establish or land a quality man, okay? Because quality men want women with natural bodies. My overweight women, you have to be careful, okay? Because you have men who are losers, users, abusers, criminals who look for overweight women and they prey on overweight women, okay? Because in their mind, your self-esteem is low, okay? And they feel that they can get over on you. So I repeat, none of this is made up, all right? For example, when I go to restaurants, okay? And this is for my natural body girls, okay? When I go to restaurants, all right, and I go to a lot of restaurants, okay, let me say that. I am a restaurant connoisseur. That's what I call myself. This is so good, guys. Y'all need to try this. But anyway, I am one that go to a lot of restaurants, all right? And a lot of high-end restaurants, that is, okay? And what I have noticed when I go to these restaurants, okay? Let me explain to you what I noticed, all right? When guys come in there with their women, all right? Because I'm one, when I go places, I pay attention. I'm one, I look around. I am very aware of my surroundings, okay? But I'm always observing and looking and just observing, okay? Because that's what I do, all right? And I just noticed that when I go to these restaurants, right? And most of these restaurants I go to, they're couple driven. You understand? Meaning that, you know, most times, you know, people are there in couples. You know, they have their, whether it's their wife or it's someone that they're seeing or someone they're dating, whatever. It's couple driven, all right? So when I see what I have witnessed at these restaurants, when I see these men come in with their women, all of those women, okay, I'm not going to say 98%, I'm not going to say 97%, 99% of those men who have women all have natural bodies, okay? They all have natural bodies, all right? And then what I would observe, okay, the women who have the cosmetics, BBL bodies, okay, the women that have those bodies, they're with a group of girls at the restaurant treating themselves, okay? That's what I have noticed, okay? The men who have dates are with women who have natural bodies. But the women who have made adjustments to their bodies, they're with their girlfriends, treating themselves to a nice dinner. Okay? Now, I repeat, that's not to say because you have a cosmetic body, you are not capable of landing a quality man, all right? I keep saying that because I want you to understand, all right? But statistics shows otherwise, all right? And I want to repeat, I'm not new to this. I've been doing this for quite some time, okay? I deal with men on the daily, all right? When I'm sitting with men, all right, they have to tell me what is it that they're looking for in a woman. That is a part of the getting to know you process in my agency, okay? That is something they have to tell me, okay? They have to share that with me, all right? And they verbally tell me exactly what they're looking for and what they don't want, okay? They tell me, I don't want this. I'm not interested in no woman that looks like this, okay? But I'm interested in a woman that looks like this, all right? So I repeat, all right? When I am sharing information with you, all right? I'm not making it up, okay? These are factual. These are facts that I am sharing with you, okay? Although I know anyway, because it's what I do, okay? It's what I do, all right? But when I'm sharing content and information that may hurt your feelings, It's factual, okay? Whether you want to believe it or not, it's factual. And yes, I get it. You know, some of you all are very sensitive to some of my content, okay? I get it. Some of it really triggers you. You understand? I understand, all right? But I'm not in the business to lie to you or walk on eggshells to make you feel better, okay? Or walk on eggshells so that you're not insecure, okay? That's not what I do, okay? I am a straight shooter, okay? I keep it all the way 100, okay? Whether you like it or not, all right? Now, as I said earlier, I know on this social media, you have a lot of people, all right, talking about relationships, okay? I mean, everybody is talking about relationships. I mean, I listen to, okay? And I know it probably could get a little bit confusing, okay? And I know a lot of you all, a lot of them tell you stuff just, you know, tell you stuff to make you feel good. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm going to tell you stuff so that you are aware, all right? Now, you don't have to take the information. Trust me, it doesn't bother me at all right? But I'm telling you, okay, so that you are aware, all right? And if you need to make any adjustments in your dating life, do so, okay? But I am 100% sure that if not all, the majority of you have experienced everything I have said at some point or another. I am like pretty sure that you have experienced everything I have said again at some point or another, okay? So I wanted to address this because I just feel that sometimes things need to be explained a little bit more so that you can understand exactly what the commentary meant. And because this commentary got so much attention, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go talk to some men and just hear what they have to say. And then I'm gonna share it with you, okay? You know, sometimes I just think it's important and necessary that we hear it from a man's point of view when it comes to certain topics, okay? And I just think that this is one of those topics that I need to just go talk to some men, you understand? And just hear their thoughts and hear what they have to say, okay? So yeah, just think of it, just look out for that, because I think I'm going to definitely do that, all right? Also, you know, because I've heard this before also. I've seen this before in my comments, you know, like when a topic is so hot and so, you know, that is, you know, getting so much attention or conversation and you may not agree with it and you'll say to me in the comments, oh, you need to take this down. Girl, if you think I'm taking my post down, that I stand firmly behind, you are sadly mistaken. What I suggest you do is keep strolling, because the post I put up will never be taken down. For what reason? Okay? Because you're offended? Girl, come on now. Come on, because you're offended? Because you're triggered by the truth? No. Posts would never ever come down, okay? Just so that you know, that will never happen, all right? So I just want to make sure that you understand that, okay? And as I repeat, my content is not centered around your insecurities, okay? What you need to do is level up. Just level up, okay? Make the adjustments necessary so that you could be a person that a man will take serious. All right? That's what we have to do, okay? And see, here's the thing, like I said earlier, okay? Social media have you guys so just in a very negative space when it comes to dating, because what social media is promoting is not healthy dating, okay? It's not establishing healthy relationships, okay? It's not establishing healthy connections, all right? It is promoting the most dysfunctional type of relationships that I have ever seen. I mean, it is just like disgusting, okay? What the relationships, what social media is promoting when it comes to relationship. None of it is real, okay? It's all fakery, all right? So I say that to say, if you are trying to establish meaningful relationships with men, okay, there is a certain demeanor that needs to be betrayed, okay? There is a certain respect level that you need to carry, okay, in order for a man to take you serious, all right? Now, I know I'm gonna get this because some of you all you may be not interested in a man, and that is okay, but that's what my content is about. So if you're not interested in a man, you shouldn't be on my page, because that is what my content is about. It is all about man, all right? Men, all right? Relationships, love, dating. You're not going to get around that. That's what my content is about. So when you come on my page and say, everything is about a man, we don't want to hear nothing else about a man, you need to go somewhere else. All right? Because that's all you're going to get over here. It is all about men, women, dating, love, dating, relationships. That's all you're going to get, all right? So again, if the content triggered you like that, okay, I repeat, just keep strolling. Keep strolling, okay? Because this content, again, I repeat, is for smart women, all right? Okay? Who really, really wants to establish meaningful connections with their men, all right? Or when meeting someone new, all right? So going back to the topic of your body will determine the type of man you attract. That is real life, okay? A man do not know you when they meet you. When you see a man, okay, and they are attracted to you, they are attracted to the physical part of you, all right? They don't know you, never talked to you, never seen you before, but when they saw your body, okay, that's what they are attracted to, okay? Then they get into your personality, okay? Then they get into talking to you and seeing what your personality is about, all right? But the first initial intro of you is your body, okay? And that's what make men approach you, all right? So pay attention to the type of men that approach you, okay? And that will tell you everything, all right? I've even had women who are overweight say to me, you are absolutely right, because I noticed that when I was overweight, that is exactly who I attracted. Men who were users, men who tried to use me, and I appreciate you for that honesty, okay? I really appreciate women who can be honest with themselves, okay? That is very big of you, okay? So the women who really can identify themselves with what I'm talking about, you understand, all right? I repeat, when you are overweight, you are more subjected to attracting men who are losers, all right? When you are a natural body, you are more subjective to attracting more quality type men, okay? Whether they're career men, businessmen, family men, husband material men, all right? When you have cosmetic BBL men, you will more or less attract men who ain't no good, no damn good. Drug dealers, thugs, club goers, okay? Gangbangers. Because those are the men that are attracted to women with cosmetic BBLs. It's just what it is. Okay? So I wanted to have this conversation because I felt that it was very necessary, okay? And one thing about me, I don't believe in blurred lines, okay? I don't want you to have to assume, okay? I don't want you to have to try to, well, what does that mean? Or what does she mean when she say this? And what does she, so some commentary, I just feel it is necessary that I come on and I give you more clarification about the commentary, okay? And this is one of those commentaries, because when I tell you this commentary really took a life of its own, I mean, it really just exploded on platforms, all right? So I hope that this conversation have given you more clarity, okay? Because again, it's real, raw, authentic, okay? 100% real conversation, all right? It may not be what you want to hear, okay? But all I can give you is truth, okay? Truth, okay? I can't give you nothing else, okay? Because that's what I do, you understand? As I repeat, I'm a straight shooter, you understand? And when you come here, over here, even my clients will tell you, we keep it 100. Because if I can't keep it 100 with you, I can't help you, okay? And if I can't keep it 100 with you, you're not going to be a client of mine, you understand? Because that's a part of the process. Okay, in my agency, that is, okay? And it's the same thing with you all right? On my platform, okay, I have to keep it 100 with you all, because if I don't keep it 100 with you all, you won't know what you're doing wrong. You won't know what's a turnoff. You won't know why men are not approaching you. You won't know why men don't take you serious. You won't know why men don't like you, okay? This is why we keep it 100, okay? So that you can identify your flaws and make adjustments if necessary. Now, if you feel that you're absolutely perfect, okay, and the man is the one that got the problem, do you. And if it's working for you, do you. And live your best life, all right? But this platform is not about, and I've said this before, bashing men or bashing women, okay? This platform is about educating women as well as educating men, okay? Men are not always at fault. So this platform is not always going to be saying something negative about men, okay? Although, of course, I give you my commentary when it comes to men, absolutely. But it's not the sole purpose to just talk negative about men, all right? Because I also have to let women know what you're doing wrong as well, all right? Because we got some women out here who is a hot mess, okay? And it's very difficult to date, all right? Okay, we have some women out here who is a hot mess and is not a delight to date, all right? But yet it's still, she wants to turn it off on the man when it's clearly her, all right? So I want you to understand, all right? I tackle both men and women, all right? There are things women need to adjust, and there are things men need to adjust, okay? You make the adjustments. When you two finally come together, it's the perfect connection, all right? But you cannot fix what you don't know is wrong, all right? And like I said earlier, you got a lot of people on this social media, all right, who woke up one day and just looked around and said, ooh, I'm gonna start talking about love, dating, and relationships because people follow that type of content. People, oh, they like that, so I'm gonna start talking about it. And don't know what the world they are talking about, all right? But hey, you do you, all right? Listen, I get it, all right? It's very confusing. But I'm talking about my platform. I'm not new to this, sweetheart. Been doing this for quite some time, okay? As a matter of fact, I consider myself the GOAT when it comes to love, dating, and relationships. I consider myself the GOAT, absolutely, okay? So with that being said, guys, this has been amazing. I have enjoyed this conversation. I actually enjoy these conversations with you all. You really don't know. I really, really enjoy this conversation with you all. And for those of you that are new here and who are tuning in and you're new here, so glad to have you. And I hope to see you all again. And remember, guys, my podcast is coming out. Make sure you go follow Love Notes for Dummies. Just click the link in the bio and you'll see the Love Notes for Dummies podcast and you'll see the Love Notes for Dummies Instagram. Make sure you follow, because if you think I'm a hot mess here, that podcast, that's what you're going to call a hot mess. All right? So with that being said, again, thank you guys. And until next time, you know my saying, be smart, date smart, choose wisely. And remember, I told you.